Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by this video. It's a little different than what you're probably used to on this show. This channel really is mainly for the Comics Pals, a weekly Saturday morning live stream that we do talking about the newest stuff in comics and comic book movies, media. Watch it, it's good. Or your Thursday night show, which is Pals Pulls, where we talk about weekly comic books. So we talk about at least 4 new books that come out every week. But I wanted to do something a little different, a little something for myself, a little something by myself. I like toys. No, not like that. I do like action figures. If you looked at our TikTok, you've seen me doing a lot of reviews. You might have even seen it on the YouTube here. But I wanted to do a little something by myself. So I wanted to actually use this space to kind of review some of the new Marvel Legends that have been coming out. And honestly, what better way to start this off than with the What If Howard the Duck? I mean, the shirt was kind of a hint. But yeah, I don't know if you know. I don't know if you watched the show or any of our other media. I mean, I've been doing this even before I was on the show. I was talking about Howard the Duck. I forced the pals to read the Joe Quinones Chip Zdarsky run. And, you know, I love that book.
Like they say, Dal, love's strange. We could always give it a try.
But you know what? Let's look at this toy. So I'm just gonna open it up here, and then we'll do a little deeper dive with a different camera after the fact. But let's open this up. I took the tape off beforehand. All right. So we have. Oh, he's tiny. He's tiny. He's in this guy here. It almost looks like those wonton strips they give you in like Chinese food. Those things are the best. I think that's what my cat thinks this is right now. He likes to chew on those. Oh, yep, he sees it. This is Duck. No, Duck's probably the wrong thing to tell him. Anyway, let's do a deeper dive with a different camera. We'll get right to that. Okay, so out of the packaging here, we have Howard the Duck. And so right off the bat, I'm not a big MCU fan. I'm not a big collector, to be fair. This is barely MCU. This is more MCU adjacent, since it's from the What If series, so I don't really care much. It can kind of fit in really to the rest of my comic book collection figures that I have, because it's a cartoon, it's passing, it'll pass in any comic collection. I mean, it's an anthropomorphic animal. What do you expect? It can't really get super realistic without looking like a cartoon. So yeah, even though this is the Seth Green version, it could be whichever one you want it to be. But I definitely think it's a good substitute for it. So in terms of articulation, there aren't any knee joints; those aren't there. But it's kind of a smaller figure. Let's put it next to Spider-Ham here. Here we have Scale, Dazzler, Spider-Man Noir, and Spider-Ham, just to show you where he lines up with some of the more recent additions to my collection here. So in terms of articulation, again, no knee joints, but kind of to be expected. His webbed feet have little pegs in it, so that works out. His hands move at an angle, which is pretty good. His elbows move. I don't really want to move this one around because I might break it if I'm not paying attention. But he does have elbow articulation. The other one's a little better. There's some shoulder swivel, and there's the elbow going there. So he definitely can pose a decent amount. His neck moves, but his hat kind of stays on tight. Let me try that real quick. Yeah, so his hat is just there. But he's got a nice hair swoop there. Kind of reminds me of the Chris Samnee variant of Howard the Duck they did a couple years back for Marvel Comics, where they were doing a whole bunch of Marvel Howard the Duck variants. One of my favorite covers, actually. I have it as a phone background. So yeah, let's maybe I can post a picture of that variant here too. But I think he's really cool. He comes with an accessory here, and I'm a lot less interested in this one. So this is supposed to be Paul Rudd. So this is Ant-Man from the What If Zombies episode. And this plastic bit just sticks on. Sort of. It's sticking this time, but I had trouble getting it to stay on there. It would always just pop right off. Kind of reminds me of like a boggle kind of a thing there. That's the thing people still play, right? But tell me how that looks like Paul Rudd. It doesn't. I think it looks more like maybe Robert Pattinson?
Bruh.
I don't know. I'm not seeing Paul Rudd at all, though. But if you want to fill out your What If Marvel Zombies collection, I guess you need him. You need him to fit in with, what do you have? Scarlet Witch, Iron Man, and Captain America, I think, is the Marvel Zombies they have. So if you're a completionist, just go for it. But I could take or leave this one. He's probably just going to go into packaging with all my other heads. I could have done without it. I would have preferred maybe a better accessory to go with it. Maybe something from the Party Thor episode of What If that Howard was in. Maybe Darcy, Kat Dennings' character. That would have been good. Or maybe something from the movie. Put in, I don't know, one of those weirdo duck condoms from the Howard the Duck movie, huh?
Howard.
They probably wouldn't have done that. That's probably disgusting. Probably a magnifying glass. That's more accurate to the character, right? Detective stuff. I don't know. Maybe go back to those movies. That's just my thing. But yeah, so this is Howard. And I wanted to also bring in another character here. So let's bring in the Toy Biz Howard the Duck, which is I think one of the last ones I have. This came in with the Silver Surfer 2-pack, which is one of my favorites coming. I had it when I was a kid. There was also a San Diego Comic-Con collector's collection in a way. I think it had Collector and it had Moon Boy, Lockjaw, and I think it was Cosmo, but there was also a Howard with like 0 articulation on it. It was more akin to the Spider-Ham here. Yeah, I think maybe his neck moved, but I don't have that one. That was a big collector's edition sort of thing. I don't have that, but it was very bare bones. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of put them together there and check it out. And this is Howard. I like him a lot. I'm really digging the suit color he has here. It works for him. He's looking good. But yeah, let me know what you think. So Howard actually also comes with the Khonshu body piece for the Khonshu Build-A-Figure from the Moon Knight Disney Plus show. And honestly, this guy is huge. This is like a bludgeoning tool. You can just whack someone with this. It's got a real thud and heft to it. So if that's any indication of how big this Build-A-Figure is, it's a pretty good Build-A-Figure. Is it worth it for me to collect the whole, edition of this wave? Not really. I'm not a big MCU toy collector, to be honest. But this Khonshu might be worth maybe trying to get by itself because I think it could definitely fit with the comic collection. But let's see if I can get this to stand up with just a loincloth, and probably not. I think this is going to fall. Let's see. Yep. So, that's him. That's Howard. That's Howard the Duck for you. So this is him compared for size, my head size. That's how big he is. I have a huge head. This is not a very good comparison. This tells you nothing. The previous video probably worked better in terms of scale. But I like it. I really like it. I think it's going to work great with my comic collection. It'll be good next to a Deadpool, Silver Surfer, things like that. I guess I'll give it a rating. So out of 5, I'd probably give him a 3.5. 3.5. The knock for no real specific accessories for him. No knee joints is fine. But I'm a big Howard fan, so I can't really say no to it. Does it pass the cat test, Jordy? What do you think? Oh, it passes the cat test. You know what? Let's make it a 4. 4 out of 5. So yeah, if you like these kind of videos, let me know. I have a whole bunch of things that aren't unboxed yet that I could totally unbox. So if you think this is a fun thing to watch, let me know and I'll put out some more. I can do a Daredevil 3-pack. I got that on the docket. I have the retro Cyclops on the way. The X-Men animated series Cyclops, so that should be really cool. Retro Scorpion. There were some hints in the previous video to see. But yeah, if you like this, make sure to like and subscribe. You can listen and watch us on our normal shows that I talked about at the beginning of the show, or just subscribe to this channel to see whenever we're live and when we're putting out new videos. So yeah, definitely expect more of these. I had fun with this. Yeah, we'll see you next time around.